Hey folks, Rob here, and it's getting later in the day, cooler. I was going to put this off till later on in the week, but we never know about the weather this time of year, so what I have out here today is our new Sky CPX3. This is chambered in 380. This one came with two 10-round magazines. I have already loaded this up, and I gotta admit, I did cheat. What did I do with that other magazine? Oh, I have shot 10 rounds through this. The other day when it was raining so bad, I did catch a little break in the rain, and I just loaded up 10 rounds and came out here and shot 10 rounds and went back in. I was just kind of anxious to see if and how it shot. It functioned fine. There was no problems, locked back. The first 10 rounds through it were perfect. I see two squirrels up there running and playing. Honestly, guys, I could feel my tag of my limit of squirrels right there on my hillside. I see 1, 2, 4, I see 5 squirrels right now in my immediate vision. And there went another one up another tree. That's 6. So anyway, so we're going to take a few shots with this. Now this is a small defensive gun. This is unloaded. I find this to be extremely easy to rack. This for 380, this is not, and it's got really nice grooves. Now the trigger on it is less than desirable. When I first unboxed it, I think it was like 8 pounds, closer to 9 pounds. But I have since dry fired it probably 250 times till Sheila made me quit. So it has eased up a little bit. I did check it the other night. It's down to just about 7.5 pounds right now. So that dry firing, it has helped it to lighten up just a little bit. These magazines have been loaded ever since I got the gun. They weren't extremely hard to load. Well, they weren't hard at all because I used the Uplula to load them. So anyway, this is a defensive gun. We're not going to fool with any paper shots or anything. I'm going to walk down here at about 7 yards, and we're just going to see, we're going to put some rounds through it and see if I can hit that mini silhouette at 7 yards consistently. So let's get to her. So we're here at our 7-yard mark. I'm just going to take these first 10 rounds at the target down there, and then I'll take you down there and I'll set you up on the target and let you see. So here's our, this will be the second 10 rounds. And you do have to load it. And we had a failure. That one kind of nosedived. So we had the one little hiccup there. The round was nose down, so maybe it just didn't pop up in the magazine well enough. So got us 10 more in here, and I'm going to take you down there. I'm going to set you up and let you watch me shoot the target. I'm going to go back to the 7-yard mark and we'll shoot 10 more. So this is the magazine we had the one little bobble with, so we're going to load it up first. Just to confirm we don't have a magazine problem, because we all know that the DVG1 I bought had magazine issues. So we're going to load this one first, and we're going to use our Uplula to do it with. Thanks to our good buddy Bill for sending this out to the channel. It sure makes loading mags a lot easier. A lot easier. So we'll see if we have any issues with this magazine this time, or that was just a fluke. Hopefully it was just a fluke. Already, now that's our mag we had problems with. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the gun, and then we'll load up our last magazine. We had no issues with this one, so we'll load up our last 10. This actually, I gotta admit, the trigger on this seems pretty stiff, and but once you start shooting it and you start pulling through the trigger, it's honestly not that bad. Now see, I think I done that with the Uplula. I didn't get it all the way back far enough, and I pushed down on the front of the round, so it might be an error I'm making in loading. So hopefully that's the case, because I do screw up a lot. I say things I don't mean to say, or I don't know where some of the shit comes from. It comes out of my mouth. All right, so I'm gonna take you back down there and set you up on that plate again, and we're gonna take 20 more rounds, and we're gonna see how she functions in them last 20. It is getting cold out here. I ain't been out here long, and my hands are already getting cold. So let's go down there. So far, like I said, the unloaded. We are unloaded. The trigger, it just rolls through. It's heavy, but it's smooth. It just, once you get to shooting it, it's not even something you think about. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I can't explain it. And of course, I do have the M Carbo trigger kit coming for this that we will be installing on it. So we'll see how big a difference that makes when we get that installed. And now I don't know which one was my magazine I had the problem with before. So I think it was that one. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna set you up back down there, and we're gonna take 20 more rounds and see how this puppy functions. So far, it has done a lot better than the DVG1. The first 10 out of it was perfect, and then we had that one little hiccup. So out of the box, the CPX3 is, in my opinion, superior to the DVG1. So let me get you set up. All right, let's go back here to our 7 yard and take 20 more shots. All right, guys, I had one failure on that one, and I've recreated what it looked like. So that's what it looked like right there. It just didn't have quite enough to get the round out of the chamber. When I pulled it back and this fell out, it went on in. So that was and I'm not sure if this is the same magazine or not. So anyway, we're gonna shoot this some more, and we'll take a further look at it another day. But so far, I'm liking the little gun. You know, it's had 2 little hiccups, but you know, it could be a magazine issue. I lost track of which magazine I had problems with on the first one, so, and could have been just a kind of a weak round that didn't have enough oomph to get it out of the chamber and all the way back. So we're going to do some further testing with that, and we're using the MagTech for this test. We used the MagTech 95 grain full metal jacket. So out of the first 50 rounds, I had 2 little hiccups. So that's not bad. I mean, you know, would I liked it to have been 100%? Sure. But, you know, it is a brand new gun, and, you know, sometimes they take a little breaking in. So anyway, guys, until we revisit this again, we have our Sky CPX3 in 380 ACP, and I think this will make a nice little pocket gun. I wish it had come with the flat base plates. I'm really not a big fan of the pinky extension. I'd just soon had the flat one and let my pinky dangle. I don't know, there's something about that, I don't know, I don't like the feel of it. If they were flat, you know, straight down, but they try to put that same radius in them and make a finger groove out of it, and I'd rather have it just flat, and it wouldn't be so bad. Kind of pushes up on my pinky a little bit, and it also causes you to push down on your magazine. So, I mean, you know, you could potentially push down hard enough to cause yourself a problem. With some guns, it depends on how the lockup is. So, anyway, guys, Sky CPX3. So far, I'm tickled. We get our M Carbo kit in. It should be here sometime this week. It's already been shipped. So, we'll see if and how that improves it. We may take a few more rounds with it without the M Carbo, and then see how it compares. So, anyway, guys, I do appreciate you watching. And until the next video, we'll see you guys later.